This is one of the famous sacred hill. Huge rocky boulders, and then at the top some ancient caves are there where our some many saints and all have meditated. That famous Swami Nityananda of Bombay and all, and then others also, and then there's a Vanadurga temple, and it's an active little shrine. People are sitting and meditating there even today. And like all these sacred hills and groves of our Hindu heritage, Hindu religion, if you like, they're all considered as living personification of a god, and therefore divine and filled with divine energy. And as such, people revere. And some very rare flora and fauna also is there on it. It's quite small, but particularly this Dakshina Kannada district has numerous sacred groves still intact, though in other parts of the country these all these foreign invasions, Islamic and all, they wreaked havoc on that whole system. But here it is a protected, this area is protected by numerous rivers, dense forests, and transportation of the military stuff was very difficult. Monsoon it rains non-stop, some 200 inches of rain comes. So all that made it quite impregnable, and therefore it was never desecrated and destroyed. And so these some of these archaic practices and all these sacred groves, some of the fantastic sacred groves still exist. People still protect them and worship them inside those sacred spaces. Some fantastic flora there. Last remnant of some of the species can only be found in the sacred forests and groves. And this one is a sacred hill, so it's not too big, but I have gone numerous times and surveyed and seen. It has some very nice rare plants, that Isacne, Mysurensis, Nervalia, and that Euligiosa tamilnadia, and all I could see here. Some more are there. I have to cover in due course. And some half a dozen varieties of Utricularia. All exist there quite happily, and it's not a doomed place because nobody will dare to go and do any funny stuff there. Local people are quite ferociously protective of the culture and religion and all. So that sacred character of these places has been maintained. And people also frightened to go and mess around those places. So reviving our sacred forests, sacred groves, sacred gardens, sacred trees is very important all over India. If we do it, an enormous amount of sacred spaces can play host to all creatures. They all feel safe and they live happily in such places. The minute that sacred aspect of nature is removed, then and the sacred attitude towards nature is removed, then it's It is open to rape, plunder, ginder, everything, and people chop and throw stuff and spit and shit over there. It ruins. So, maintaining our sacred groves, reviving them in every corner of India, and teaching our children that this is all not inanimate things, these are all living embodiments of the divine energy. That has to be inculcated in the children, school children, so that they can be saved for future posterity.